shiver with anticipation. I see you shiver with anticipation. I see you shiver with anticipation. I see you shiver with anticipation. Gotta tie up my Tim's, oil sheen on the braids, tight elastic on the Vickies, do away with malaise. I have a brand new life with some butter on my toast, some gutter in my notes, a stunner in my throat. My outlook's a little different today, spittle vivid with a new sense of urban decay, because the world's changing, no dibs on tomorrow, but I wanna live the life that make the kids wanna follow me. Probably act a fool at my J.O. These corporations slang dreams much like the yayo. Ladies and bros, but please let me open some facet in your frame, take a sip of the potion. Broke enough to take it back, never detagged it. Strong enough to choke the shit out of weak bladders. Defeat bastards, they bubble out my chemistry. Struggle with industry till it's double to invest in me. Got oodles and pip of me, be sipping when I stroll. Mention me simply, I appear out from the smoke. You joking me, hopefully you'll soon wake from your slumber. Wipe the boogers from your eye and take the cables to the jumper.
You got a surplus of frivolous rhetoric, yo, you better get more than the medics. It's a Valentine's Day massacre, but it's still all love. Don't you when I deliver a little intellect, cause my fist got long distance like a Meritech. And I take you not listening is disrespect, so you better get better with subjects. Predicates, satin syllables, songs on our words too elegant. Jazzy, you know, elevate, so I suggest you get it's all gonna stop. You do shows, beatbox, and parking lots. Heat spots, 100 scoops, swallow our style on the rocks. We got shooters on the roof, beware of Inglewood blocks. And the 63rd troops give you all they got, we wear roots true. Now show us what you're not, cause you just profile while playing with dials. Cause you got no style, just playing with dials. Kid, you're just a child, like playing with dials. Your whole camp's was a rest man playing with dolls. Playing with dolls, playing with dolls.
Playing with dolls, yo, playing with dolls, yo, playing with dolls, yo, playing with, yo. It's nice to see you like to play with dolls, my love. Be nice, you can have your way with song, my love. And take it back, take it back, take it back to the place where you shuffle to your favorite songs, my love. It's nice to see you like to play with dolls, my love. Be nice, you can have your way with song, my love. And take it back, take it back, take it back to the place where you shuffle to your favorite songs, my love. Playing with dolls, my love. Way with song, my love. Take it back, take it back, take it back to the place where you shuffle to your favorite songs, my love. You like to play with dolls, my love. You can have your way with song, my love. Take it back to the place where you shuffle to your favorite songs. As we continue to push on through the barrel of crabs they call the game, Mr. Pugs and myself would like to invite you all to love it or hate it. Unfold your arms at our shows. Don't assume we are full of ourselves. If you can get down, do so. If not, don't drive yourself mad frowning at us. Necro, baby. We don't discriminate, right? Nor do we depreciate. My name is Psalm 1, verse 3, chapter infinity. I represent the right to bear, hug, and smoke good. And that's just what we'll do. Right. Now let the horns proceed.
When you have all three, you have simple harmonic motion.
Talent, skill, love, devotion.
When you have all three, you have simple harmonic motion.
Talent starts in your heart, and you can say I'm corny, you can say I'm boring, you probably don't even want to listen to my story. I give props to people who get on the mic and stay alive. Open that little flame in the heart that other people don't understand, that would classified as heartburn. Don't die, I love to hear kids rip and spit mad talent from their lips. Don't need much, an old karaoke machine and someone else's beat to come equipped. And when you hear it, it may sound a little dirty, but if you like listening to lyrics underneath the dirt, you notice he's getting wordy and trying to put down. Who cares about getting famous? Stay underground, that's the best kind of fame. Getting props without getting too loud. Don't give nothing up, just cause one day somebody's gonna come and diss you. Constructive criticism's cool, put in your lyrics, don't let it dismiss you. Please stay on the mic, throwing away talent is stupid. I don't believe in anyone who says screw up one time and you ruined it. Talent, skill, love, devotion.
When you have all three, you have simple harmonic motion.
Talent, skill, love, devotion.
When you have all three, you have simple harmonic motion.
Intermediately I foresee to be in digital dystrophy, a significant symmetry, detaching retinas with imagery. But for 1 minute it, I'm anonymous, I self-destruct my existence. Turn the chapter to optimistic aspects to reach the distance. Academic excellence, celestial concepts of intelligence. My trajectory's got more angles than what's dimensionally relevant. I got exponential elements, conscious content, full body contact. Study my artifacts, your brain scans wells and contracts. Inanimate objects get thrown at you for the context. You need microchips on your lips to spit lyrics and concepts. A portion of these proceeds go out to the architects, but nowadays MCs come talentless and processed. I got an artistic soul and purpose to cause intellectual disturbance. I emit from the surface facts not found on internet searches. Talent, skill, love, devotion.
When you have all three, you have simple harmonic motion.
Talent, skill, love, devotion.
When you have all three, you have simple harmonic motion. I work through the motions of a creative process, posting happy ads, burning fuel in filler paper pads, and the rest is but a draw of chance. Whenever I ad-lib to advance the craft greatly, think of why I taught to laugh lately, and I trace it to that 20-something urgency. Got with the crew, cause crews conquer concurrently. The stuff's fleeting permanently like a closing window of time, like a sitting pen, widows of rhyme, decomposing, bounded with edges curling the browning and the rot. Like apathy is safer than drowning, but it gets into the same damn spot. It's how the mastery of simple building blocks can send shocks and provide basis for slip discs. Many simply scroll the shit list for the premise of who's got the grimace to imitate, but who's got the courage to innovate. It's the blatant molten core that motivates. Wide your shoulder to remind you patience only cultivates. This is what separates cool from hotheads that detonate. I'll shorten fuses who work the angst till it contorts the uses of a daily routine and force the filter out to see pristine. Truly live lawless, pivots on the spinal column of swiveling torsos, rocking triple 1990s flawless. It's all this with the sheer will to create. Me and my crew, we sling matching short SM58s and walk the scale of balances with talent is.
Talent, skill, love, devotion.
When you have all three, you have simple harmonic motion.
Talent, skill, love, devotion.
When you have all three, you have simple harmonic motion.
Pledge allegiance to this day and not for the ones to come. Inspiration bleeds like the sun through the clouds. I'm under one, enriched as the ease of the cool breeze upon the flesh. I insist upon walking to the parts in which she shines the best. Heartbreaks of the sacred, blind like the act of the invincible, seductive sky shine when it's naked, and mind as the plans are forfeited. Far more cause it's 68 degrees with some partly sky splitting. Amidst the surprise with some vibe in it. A kind of time I surround my mind with some wine in it. Lay back and embrace the peace. There's not too many days like these. Take your art and ease. It's infectious, out of reach. It peaks and leads you out to preach. My soul freezes, leaks, and leads me out to teach. And I don't care if no one's listening. I'm glistening, cause today is my day. Sunny with some cold in it. Damn, it's cold out here. It's middle of July. Damn, sunny with some cold in it. Put your coats on.
I woke up too early, heard a swirling gust of wind, pick me up and drop me off on the roofies. I'm looking at dudes putting covers on hoopties and goofy groupie chicks wearing long pants and hoodies. Zip, zip, the flowers closed, hot or cold. Grains deceptive, hours old, rains in a row, followed by an almost warm front from both sides. I hold my breath and blow ice. It was supposed to be so nice. I guess the meteors told lies, calling names to make my bones hurt. Only hoping the phone works. I'm on a home search, lurking a sidewalk and saw the drawn curtains. Certain I swore the sky's darkest, cursing at God in person. Gone further, impersonating, waiting for some other way, a place to go and stay. Hey, it's just another one of those cold summer days. Cold summer days. Man, I better take my sandals off and put on some pants over these shorts.
Half Half the time all I can think about is why am I still here? The weather's good for bonfires and I hope you stand near. This kind of weather makes you crazy at times, I hate it. I wish the weather was hooked up to a mixer cause I'd fade it. All I can think about is California or Florida, anywhere that's hot, even Arizona. I love my city, no denying that, I won't abuse it, but I've lived here for 24 years and I still haven't got used to it. It's crazy. And it really doesn't make sense, cause it's already June and we can still see our breath. It turns everybody into mean and crabby people. I guess hell froze over, cause everybody's evil. You wanna take a trip here? Better buy a winter jacket, cause if you come here in short sleeves, you won't hack it. So nobody in Chicago, I wanna offend. I told you I love this city, I just wish this cold would end. Yeah, you know, I got a friend, man, and he's real depressed cause of this cold weather is still around, you know. And he's all like shrunk, you know, and it's not good. You know what I'm saying, man? My member isn't swollen.
Yeah. Yeah. My main aim's to reclaim and conquer this conglomerate that remains preposterous. It's obvious, so I'ma take a few hostages, smack them unconscious, then I force feed them sausages. Dog, get off of it, y'all the cause of it. That floss and shit though, y'all got flow and I'm in a pause in it, period. And this grind y'all should have no more involvement with. Be cautious, I display razor sharp flawlessness. Lucky for you, my CD comes with the gauze in it. Authentic, MC, D&D, raw vintage. Y'all synthetic and all gimmicks that love to run your mouth till I shove my balls in it. This industry is lost, it need more raw lyrics. I translate them in tongues, awaken all spirits of fallen MCs, then maybe y'all all hear it or all fear it, but I'm no prophet, more like a misfit, a warp and twisted. So whoever want a piece of me and get this 2-piece with a biscuit, and get the same piece your bitch get. Hey yo, y'all don't want problems, I know how to solve them. Make a nigga pay for that bullshit he talking. And since y'all niggas robbing from where y'all don't belong, and now that I'm starving, I'm a problem, y'all. Hey, y'all don't want problems, I know how to solve them. Make a bitch pay for that bullshit she talking. And since y'all bitches robbing from where y'all don't belong, and now that I'm starving, I'm a problem, y'all. What the fuck you want me to do? Just sit back and let y'all take everything? Hell no, this is my year, goddammit. Me and my people's year, we taking over in this motherfucker, so bow down or lay down, bitch. Y'all know the man known for getting so deep that he belongs in the basement with Tigger, but I don't kick rhymes, I spit highballs of acid that days niggas. I'm not a racist, I just hate fake niggas and fake bitches, but y'all don't still comprehend, so rewind this and listen again. Am I wrong for my opinion of them? Well, if so, you can blow me, cause I'm playing this position to win. Vigilance with a pad and a pen, I pick at every spot selling y'all shit until they ban it. I'm not a hater, just this a lot, you can't stand it. And now you all mad and dramatic, but hold on, let me act shook, because I heard you rap about total automatics. Love beef and start static, don't make me start laughing, I'm quite serious, ain't no time for these antics. The praying mantis eat you and take 2 antacids and still reach the masses, though I speak like a savage. I'm living lavish, every line I write is worth 24 carats and diamonds. Niggas be lying about the clothes they be buying too. Ice cars, bitches you renting, I'll be eyeing you. And like a bitch, I'll be riding you until retiring. It's something you be dying to do, but don't speak on it if it ain't applying to you. Pussy, you heard me, bitch. Hey, y'all don't want problems, I know how to solve them. Make a nigga pay for that bullshit he talking. And since y'all niggas robbing from where y'all don't belong, and now that I'm starving, I'm a problem, y'all. Hey, y'all don't want problems, I know how how to solve them. Make a bitch pay for that bullshit she talking. And set y'all bitches robbing from where y'all don't belong. And now that I'm starving, I'm a problem, y'all. Hey, y'all don't want problems, I know how to solve them. Make a nigga pay for that bullshit he talking. And set y'all bitches robbing from where y'all don't belong. And now that I'm starving, I'm a problem, y'all. Hey, y'all don't want problems, I know how to solve them. Make a bitch pay for that bullshit she talking. And set y'all bitches robbing from where y'all don't belong. And now that I'm starving, I'm a problem, y'all. Yeah. Y'all know what it's about. Yeah. That's that shit I'm talking about. That's that shit. That's that shit right there. That's that A-smash shit. And y'all feeling, you know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all want. Step the fuck off. Tell them. The value of construction goes in effect as right of today. Now. It's over for y'all. Over for all y'all motherfuckers. Shout out to all my peoples. Y'all know who y'all is. I ain't gotta say no names, cause I show y'all love. Deaf to all the haters.
Petri dish, lens simulated stimuli, rhythm pinning wheel, spitting image in a contested pool. Who's next? Indirect mystics, insect extension, indenture till indentures. Endangered sentiment, pretend words. Syndicate, bent to fit for benefit. It must have been odd luck when those gods fucked and stuck this last word in bastard crafted product. It's been 19 flashbacks since our water broke. Blowing on wax for the occasion. Came a different way in, animated. When the day ends, say we stay mended. Okay friend, what happens when we're too big for the little playpen? What's it gonna take then? My glass eyes, somewhat scratched. My glass eyes, can't relax. Absorbing, excreting, confidentially meeting, cleaning, clinging, releasing, swinging from peak to peaking, perverted, bringing thought in the form of an object. I object my honor in phono and don't know if I'll ever be ultimately original. Seems so habitual, cause visuals is all I have to show. My glass eyes, somewhat scratched. My glass eyes, can't relax. Flesh, machine, free will, can't be still until my immobilarity reveals the inevitable. As the vessel sinks, the spirit seeks glass eyes and genetic weak knees, tree trunks, Joshua's consciousness, subordinary free funk, and atomic green thumb. Been some, had some, so natured I'm surprised I'm incredibly handsome. Fortune appears consistent. Get love from my parents, periodically that damn son. Researching the formula for canned fun. And
At the same instance, hey yo, the dude, Avis means caution. I was out here on the south side, and I ain't even understand, they ain't have house chicken. These dudes told me that it is a wild 200s, and it's a long way. And it was like Lincoln Highway. I had 3 you know what I'm saying? Chicago was like, and I was like, hold up, dude, hold up. I don't know. Punchline for line, you really can't rhyme. Plain and simple, you suck. You get no play on Chicago South Side like an NHL game. No way to your face, you hold no place because you don't exist. You just a gay joke on some homosexual shit. Don't spit cause you got no breath. Stop, get control of yourself. Nobody likes you because you can't flow. You a studio punch-in. Nothing unique, what you gonna do live? Let your hype man be your fill-in. All you can do is pretend. Ill at this, those words you wrote hold no hope. Step away, Joe. Boy, you slow. Speed up, retard. Restart, born again. You little kid just got some guts. What you want? I'm able to represent everywhere. Cats turn jiggy, get 15 minutes of fame, but end up broke, a disgrace, then shame. Slain, I fade away with game like Baron Davis. Slide like the family stone. Just gone, Midwestern Conference. Bring the best out the worst beats nobody wanted. I'm live, all lyrics and rhymes. All you really do is just waste my time. I'm live, all lyrics and rhymes. All you really do is just waste my time. I'm live, all lyrics and rhymes. All you really do is just waste my time. I'm live, all lyrics and rhymes. All you really do is just waste my time.
I keep a knife in my pocket, a razor blade under my tongue for when I'm French kissing your girl and eating out her rug. Sorry, sometimes you MCs make me feel this way. Stand in front of your house with a sawed-off shotgun screaming your name. Come on! I guess it's not just MCs, half the time it's everyone. Sit you down and make you play Rush roulette with a Gatling gun. You guys don't want to change? You don't want to try innovation? I'm gonna wire C4 to the circle button on your PlayStation. You got a nice sound system, I'll admit that when I see you. But I'm gonna urinate in a hole in the speaker cabinet with the bass breeze through, or buy you a 40. Dump it out and urinate in that. Then when you ask me why it tastes weird, I'm gonna say I guess it's flat. You got lyrics for me? Come on. Wait, save it, have sex with your mom, tell you it never happened. I did it in the Matrix. You shock value rappers don't have nothing on me. I did it 100 times better, I'm not even a battle MC.
I'm live, all lyrics and rhymes. All you really do is just waste my time. I'm live, all lyrics and rhymes. All you really do is just waste my time. I'm live, all lyrics and rhymes. All you really do is just waste my time. I'm live, all lyrics and rhymes. All you really do is just waste my time. Organizational Behavior is the album. You know what I'm saying? October 26th. Whenever, ever.
to pass it? I first and last hit. There's something to laugh at when I'm blasted. For cash quick, wanna buy some? You need funds. Hear the sense, it's the best experience at least once. When I beer dispense, I tilt until the head stunts. In a month I sell tons. You need to get a little help when your friends come. I got a glossy glass-eyed stare. I failed dare. Compared to the joints in my stash, you suck like tight wraps. Stuck in my straps, you couldn't fight back at real when I fly past the deal. So you'll die fast. With a slight chance you might last with frightened night sweats. I'm fucked up, you know how life gets. With the right mix of nice fix and eye squints, I'll fry 6. This dope's priceless. You high yet? I'm quick to bleed veins, aiming the pain, blaming cocaine's okay when raping the fainted. Over the counter or under the table, same thing, same day. I'm on a steady trip with ready whipping gold spray paint. It ain't a misdemeanor for sniffing kitchen cleaner, which is cheaper thrills. It makes the distance seem near. Give a call or pop a pill when you can't stop and keep it still. Fill it till it's spilling, don't wait till you're feeling ill. I'm baked with love like grandma's goodies, coming down hard, looking lost and coughing. When I'm on, you gotta give me drugs just to get off. It's in the bloodstream to feed for days dream.
Once you get enough of this, you won't quit.
It's in the bloodstream to feed for days dream.
Because once you get enough of this, you won't quit. Take a couple of my rhymes and call me in the morning. After the scorching and burning, you'll start to feel the rhyme patterns turning, giving the mind bowel movements. This is the start of improvements. 8 more glasses of water, a bass line, and a drum kick that hits. And a snare that will clean your ears out. In time, the mind, sinus, and lyrics will be clear so the mouth can spit clean words out. Take it in either tape or CD form. It's safe so it can be played in home headphones or college dorm. Side effects may cause the mind to expand. With the constant urge to snap with words with the microphone in your hand. Spitting, sweating, dry mouth, and the loss of breath. When that happens, come back to the studio to take a test. If you're not better within a month's time, then the dosage will be upped. Guaranteed to cure whack rhymes. When taking this medicine, it works best if you're rested. With lab MCs under secrecy, this drug has been tested. The pharmacy carries huge quantities so you can get a refill. Surgeon General's warning, you will become addicted to this pill. Make sure you take with extreme responsibility. Keep out of the reach of children, it'll kill them if they're feeling
It's in the bloodstream to feed for days dream.
Once you get enough of this, you won't quit.
It's in the bloodstream to feed for days dream.
Because once you get enough of this, you won't quit.
I ain't stitch extra sprockets at epoxy to feed robotics. Place in 2 bits of Pentium chips to speed up my clock ticks. So divide me by God, rearrange the switch to like the mist. Criminal licks get bloody cysts on tongues bit for lyrics. I emit my new spacious liquid fists on track like mythic Mercury winged Adidas kicks. As I be spitting raps at b-boys giving shin splints at a distance. Take out MCs without camouflage and militants. Resilience, veridic victims, hip-hop civilians get the infection hit home when acrobatic syndrome. I'm not the same old moldy vocabulary floating at the surface. I'm bitten by serpents, not seeking self-assurance. I'm the extra credit medic using vital metric techniques. Stripping MCs of ethics, turning bodies to prosthetics. Golden seals couldn't hide my dopeness or high potence. Roku pointed, scatter focal points of no sense. I ate dynamic light and told run to become a priest. And called collect to tell the aliens I got freeze-dried MCs. I give rappers boosted seats to eat what's leashed at my level. Causing combat under cranium caps to alter the inevitable. You know I took your place and hung a sign that says for rent. I'm a man without a shadow shedding light on silhouettes. The only thing new to you and me is unknown histories. We reasonably believe and barely leave to mystery to resolve all of our unsolved miseries. Is to ease all solve-inspired style from deficiencies. Seize out of my easel. I dissolve measly MCs and all seasonal leaves. Leave trees and native aesthetics. Yet steadily you headache. Stomach style and I'll upset it up. I said it. I edit meditational levels of credit. With the creations are you legible. You legible to be edible. Gobble up the roughest metaphor or four. But I met a fool before lyric corruptness. Saying the very less than one of my various interruptions. So which eventually I rupture into eruptions. Abruptly functions kick in and I'm kicking volcanic fluxing. Your face flexing as if in the trades of welding. I'm melding down compounds. I'm frown with some bomb sounds. Found head-on collision in unannounced precision. No resistance in existence since I'm living.
Sometimes a ton of rhymes, blinded lesson, expression thus. No impression left when you send a lesson to us. Not to mention the resting, to rest it, rest where the nest is. I'm all into the messages.
Our powers come together to sever evil people reaping a mass. They don't last in crashes like a drunk in a car. You're a star if you shine. Instead recline and eat swine. The only reason I do is cause I don't believe in wasting food. It's crude to kill for no reason. Why would you lie and say you killed when you didn't commit the sin? It's like lying to get in. Hell, it makes no sense like a penny, and many do the do. Just cause it's cool to fool or be a fool. Talk a lot of stool. I don't need to pull any bloody bullets from a gun and have fun at evil's cost, boss. Floss or toss to making a faking, forsaking, laking the matter, and making other people mad or pulling guns to make people run. You can make me run, but you can't make me hide. I don't side with the running, just to be humbling myself. I give props to people. If you can't believe that or understand why, here's why. I believe everybody deserves a piece of the pie and be at peace. At least you can admit that. Cat instead fat-headed pig. I'm sorry I have to rip on you. See, that don't prove anything except more warring. That's the story.
Sometimes a ton of rhymes, blinded lesson, expression thus. No impression left when you send a lesson to us. Not to mention the resting, to rest it, rest where the nest is. I'm all into the messages.
Yeah, I produce positive energy and LOVE. The sky scrapes and states from crushed grapes and double-digit papes. Statistics prove me poison. In fact, chemically, they're like rumors I don't see. So facts are proven till close encounters of the third eye. With the master-head opinions, it's not close to birth or like death. Or excuses be life, cause you ain't dead yet. Your cyclones are hardheads, believe Mentos makes you fresh. These commercial souls pose when shows been dissed, cause if you got to wear your flow clothes, no doze don't wake you fake. I shouldn't say fake, cause really, you're fucking whack. The Calvin Klein Click Brigade might attack, cause boys don't stand alone on Saturday night. My display's tight, when jealous sees me now I gotta fight them off like little Kim bitches, who's ignorant loud for attention from other crews of witches. Egocentricity claims victory every time cross opinions. No points or circle even highlighted, except your ambiguous perception. So you front blind for your own erection. What's yours intention? You don't think before you blink, and that's how you seem to speak. On or off the MIC, you're telling me I don't care if you're 40 or if you know the majority. Myself will never turn on myself even if I'm the minority. I'm B, my destiny's absolutely simile, centric, versatily and physically. God rinsed with purity, verbally and poetically expressed, splustical or positivity. And I'm no MC, cause labels can't border me, but through our dent, like going to phone booths and flying out like Clark Kent.
Sometimes a ton of rhymes, blinded lesson, expression thus. No impression left when you send a lesson to us. Not to mention the resting, to rest it, rest where the nest is. I'm all into the messages.
Anytime I come around, microphones get crushed, never found. Plus you can't escape the wrath of Kato's beats that pound. You ain't gotta hear it, turn my tape off. But if you bought it, no refunds, G. And sorry I'm so soft like I am when I hear music. The kind that usually sells anytime I digest some. My gas usually smells, so I try my hardest not to hear it. But everywhere you go, that's all you hear is crazy hi-hats and rumbling bass, but no flow that's worth listening to. And all those guns and rocket ship shoes, I guess you should wear them if you're criminal, cause they look bulletproof. And why you always acting like you're talking on the phone? Maybe a couple girls you know that ain't got nothing to do, but you know they won't let you bone. You ain't pushing no drugs, the cops do more than you. I'm more afraid of their gang, so on your bullet skills you need to improve. I hate the truth, don't you? But I'll keep it on the hush, just so you got some pocket money and your fans won't get crushed.
I got the punchline at lunchtime, cause I'm a closer counter of the nut time with dumb rhymes. About it only on at one time. The punchline at lunchtime, cause I'm a closer counter of the nut time with dumb rhymes. About it only on at one time.
I'm a lyrical dealer from the city to the burbs. What, you're in a jam? Yeah, I'll front you some verbs. I got a key word, mastered every lock you slept
slept on. A man like you walks with no knowledge of flowers stepped on. You're standing in a puddle while I bolt on subtle electrons. I've huddled intellect on deck of a shuttle in an election. And I'm not voting till you're potent and I decide to. I too can see through. You're part of the Babylon 5 crew. I advise you to saddle on your hoarse voice and I oblige you. Won't use 45s, the miter nice. At this degree I'll dice you. You're crushed ice, damaged goods, I'll make the big loot. Stay calm, aim and shoot while I throw napalm in your igloo. As you unglue and melt and act like nothing's wrong. It won't be long till you're the pedal, though another one singing your song. Your troubles are gone, your name equals your spawn. If that's that, you whacked your brain over the pond. Diagnosed double-knotted spine cause you have a scoliostic grind. You got so many lines, I thought you were a pantomime. Holding up a cancer sign in time and spreading 2-3 tracks. I react more than Reeboks, detox cracks and bleed facts.
I got a punchline at next time cause I'm a closer counter of the left time with dumb rhymes. About it only on that one time. Punchline at next time cause I'm a closer counter of the left time with dumb rhymes. About it only on that one time.
I articulate slang tracks like Santa Claus, destined incandescently rendering your prepubescent being to a state of menopause. Flawlessly, unapprehendable like pan gets, tight like spandex on obesity. My hand gets on a microphone feasibly, seeking knowledge, so I suppose I overeat. I treat MCs like milk bones, they get misplaced like Simon, and disgruntled like prostitutes that got stiff 20 bones. I got more communication skills than telephones. My pen uses trees like gnomes to form them into homes. Exuded like the Immaculate Conception, poured into a connection network. I check the reception in case the microphone doesn't work. Deceiving plots will backfire like mirrors, rising above peers because they contradict themselves like ambivalence. In essence, my presence is ethereal, while incompetence descend like impotence. Hip-hop's my sixth sense, it coats myself like Pepto. Take it away, be like telling a klepto to let go. I can manipulate Legos to barricade impulsive attacks, and keep the advantage like home field. So yield as I simulate oncoming traffic. As you get baffled, you must smoke too many blunts, because to put it bluntly, those rhymes are forgotten. I've been spotted like 7-Up, as my style transcends from the heavens up.
Reverse eclectic, multiply style inside electric, inverse kinematic, static, bring down fall of rendered engine, bass, logic, face, emotion, twist, polygons per second, switch, input, outcome is a force you wish not reckon with, molded mesh, freshly manipulate flesh atoms, infinitesimal, decimal point reactions, still flustered, studio max, in fact, revised 3 times with star clusters, by the 4th time my mind devised a program which is glitchless.
My instincts crease your speech, obediently season each, make sense of me, my format blocks your sensories, chronic audio takeout, melodic studio stakeout, wide range to phase out, I'd rather stick the spit in, dismembering your memory, forever settling shards of glass, make its way through your entity, I overstayed, I'm cold now, light up a pathway, the glimmering of a flame fades, extinguishing my ashtray.
Inhale oxygen, exhale nitrous oxides, why the tide is turned before the act to follow still dies, try to follow this, crisscross, breathalyzer influence, digital pop, analog, synthesized nothingness, kissed by fragile warp, a weapon for the dismemberment of the interior decorations of the Venusian inhabitants. Dagobah class audio transmission interrupt airwaves, airwaves interrupt transmission audio class Dagobah.
Do I suspect, or do I succumb to become one audio doctorate? My oddities will block you up out of it. Orbital scholarship given to me 360-degree free most see. I think that's the difference. The intrinsic fire detonates by the spark of my brain waves. Your stuttering pulse welcomes the apparitions to your gateways. My trivial path metamorphosize the sound surge. We blast the standardized and bastardize the word.
Mine is positive, plus positron duality is obvious. Decided mind satisfies our genes, we be victorious. Us we see between MCs past selected, contrive to write the lines and leave these egos well protected. Infected, the 6 of we breeze past these simple obstacles and came to the conclusion that defied the mental probables. But now the front lines combined of inner city opposites, infusing raw tenacity of silent rift conglomerate.
My instincts teach me to leap. It's easy to freeze your reach, making you crawl down a crippled staircase, disease and seeking peace. The police speak to me. I must submerse. You think you know the half? I'm multiplicative inverse. I slap and serve words and verbs with circuit swerves, and my DC rectify and burn your injured innards. I rock in a conscious coma, steady turning sprockets. We release the clutch of dust like thoughtful bottle rockets.
Centric, i.e. I write my lyrics,
So what?
but you probably won't like it. I get hype when people get serious and ignited. This is how I fight the ignorance in music. You ain't gotta like something, but you don't have to abuse it. I give respect to anybody who takes time to record. I'll never be bored if the mic is restored with lyrics.
Man, shut up.
And I'll put down how I feel, even if you can't feel it. This ain't mass appeal, and I don't care about a deal or making tons of money. You may think this is funny, but I worry about my lyrics being crummy. You could talk about guns, drugs, and when the cops are looking for you, hide, but I think it's a waste when that stuff you glorify. Now I'm not saying I hate you, and I'm not a critic, so I don't rate you. I just ask, how does it feel when the children look up to you?
These twisted frames of times pay due, bombing graphic preview, putting tinfoil on your fingertips, cause with your reception it's hard to see you. We well balanced, igniting methods of constant sense with no consequence, open-mindedness. We strike down boats with no confidence. Dilapidated projects we discharge, no optional process. Painting portraits of artists who don't practice the art of progress. Hanging around the complex like a loop with a slip knot around your conscience. We centric, i.e. accomplished, systematically placing a promise. Wise up before time's up, seriously silence, inflicting alphabetic tympanic vocal pilots into your iris.
Life is like hell, so I gotta fight this world. I gotta
gotta fight this world. What gotta fight this world.
Sometimes a side of me sees sympathy itself to help the win by beat, but selfishly I simp in wealth. Hell, I'm not the strongest, but I have a conscience to live longest. Guess as wrong as that we can never tell as long as we can hold our breath. Stress will dwell, sadly end at last and get caught in our vast past. We're last to crack our shell, I can tell. We're all people equal, too good to evil, we find. Shine light on dark corners of your round mind, then spark around mine. Hit me up with the pound sign, rewind the crime you found in sound. There's too much to find, 9 tabs in your flask at last. We're the cure that's rash to uncast your blurry spell. No telling why so many pass and hurry hell. End a mass, bless only when endos past and mental paths elapsed. They've been lapped and wonder why hip-hop's out their grasp. Time won't pause for a laugh, let alone for nautical highs. They drowned and I hear them cry, man, why didn't I pay attention to who I am? Damn, I can't even see my reflection. Fed an infection, infection, next intestines with sin and no cause. Eventually I lost. Life is like hell, so I gotta fight this world. Gotta fight this world. Gotta fight this world.
Losing in confusion when intrusion of pollutions. Looking who's an animal earth fusion. Transform, choosing fission. Platforms missing, vital steps you're skipping. Kids to trip 'em for step stool. Use my tool and duel. Didn't know I need permission. Born with a block, mastermind and plot. Unsure destination. Oblivion's inching, minutes wasting like trash in landfill. Preceding sinking in light, we need oxygen for candle. Handled it, lit the trash and split. Spit the bitterness off lip, let it slip to carbon ashes. Tomorrow like past passes, what she has is never enough. Right graph gets 7 lashes, branch crashes, lapses echo through the former forest. Cement pastures, not fair in behalf of life, not a credit like last is. What if classes were good and evil? What if the planet could have a sequel? What if all who fall susceptible to devil's will could never be fooled? We wouldn't be ruled, and you might even be cool. One thing I can't teach, plastic surgery on your ego. Realizing it's what's on the inside that counts. Wish you were here for the sake of argument, but I can always talk to myself.
Concern. This is dedicated to you. One, two. Yo. See, my goal is to be within the ranks of big. They say stakes is high, but at times they seem rigged. So I maintain my height with a fat, mean spliff. Some have even said that I've been blessed with this gift to uplift the chips off the shoulders of those souls who need strength. Puff on this green shit and elevate your mind state. Pupils dilate, accelerated, heart rate. You feel great, then you motivate yourself for proper preparation. Maneuver like Scarface with little confrontation. Trials and tribulations, love and dedication and innovations got me near perfection and armed with this loud foul mouth that's infectious, plus beats that'll cause neck and chest disconnection, complete decongestion. I ran wild as an adolescent, but found a home in this profession, and with the help of God, fam, sisters and brethren, I'm here to breathe the gift of life in my message. All natives is restless, no question I'm out to be the best in this business. bear witness. Fraud niggas shining, I eclipse them. Strip them before I whip them, rip them and scar them. Another victim on my path to stardom. And I'm starving, a peace of mind be the target. A marksman picking off all in my garden. Who frontin' on the squadron? That'll resolve it. Send you in the high until the next time we see Haley's Comet. Every time y'all rap, I wanna vomit and get nauseous. Y'all call that hot shit, I call that hot garbage. The wackest shit out on the market. Caution. What? Sincerely yours, Ace Man, a.k.a. Ace Mandela.
Visiting the riveted hallways of invividness, encased into the corpse of intellect and
you babble nonsense, past tense displays garbled English. You need to get a grip on yourself and hold yourself gently.
My power span grabbed the grips into the distant dissonance. I am the prospect of a prodigy, possibly born into innocence.
Call this innocence? Hardly. Your scarred soul in turmoil because of guilt.
Individuals earn their respect, but that don't go with me. I got a much deeper debt of love to pay for what I be.
This is about your mother, isn't it? Isn't it? Mother didn't like you, your Oedipus complex reflects your fragile phallic
anonymity kept me apart. I can never look into your eyes. I end up talking to the sky when you're right there by my side.
Your problems purely personal. Personal problems have no place in public predicaments. You need to be more personal.
I shut the fucking world out, dissipating into sand. I disintegrated my life into what I can withstand. It's possible. Stop your thoughts from being improbable. Let me preach a piece of my dream sequence chronicle. How can you say that I'm as good as dead when I just received the insight from the heaven in my head? I'm the genius. I paid attention to the demons. I immediately praised the Lord, so it evens.
You could have good days if only you just tried to comply. It's just forcing against yourself. Against yourself is your resistance. Persistence is just a means of denial that you use to abuse your own mind into thinking that the thoughts you possess are your own, but they're not. It's just a sad attempt to overcome an imaginary brainwash, hogwash. You've tricked yourself into thinking that the truth is that everyone in this existence is out to get you.
I am completely consumed. My own thoughts have turned against me. This is a day in my life, and there's a lifetime of therapy. The technique corrects crooked thought patterns with straight jackets.
So yes answers your question. If you ask me, do I still have it?
The loony bin, I'm the best for your mental health questions. Dr. Honeydew, my residue will help you with slide suggestions. The technique corrects crooked thought patterns with straight jackets.
So yes answers your question. If you ask me, do I still
have it?
You know
the nail that sticks up just gets hammered down the quickest. You're just a green thumb on a fistful of tangerine colored digits. It's time to face facts. Your distorted reality is generated by feelings of projection, extended misdirection. It's your different thinking that causes chaos in a neatly structured system designed to maintain balance in the universe. Of course it's your fault, and brought upon yourself. That's not astonishing. You're not special. You're just a damn anomaly.
I can't possibly approach the eye in the sky scans for options. Divine kinetic philosophic optical beam synopsis. Saturated pseudo singes dead in my central reception. Aimlessly I declare my position, my direction.
I guess your mind seems isolated inside your flesh. You could be the best of the best word. You able to just get along. Montgomery moves blurs passing the caboose let loose by that train of thought run rampant.
Bring me lock up behind the bars. I'm beaten by my own game. I've gotten brainwashed by my own bullshit. Blame it on the rain. I'm committed. Half my battle's been lost if I admit it. The indeliberately slitting of the skin will win it. I take the initiative to further the results of my esteem. They don't understand I'll never walk back into society. Witchcrafting practice, at least that's your diagnosis. How can you read a restricted mind like mine with hypnosis?
I don't know exactly how long you let this go on without treatment, but if necessary you need to get some medication or a lobotomy.
I'm not asking for your advice, you're as half as nice as you seem. I didn't come all this fucking way for you to lay that shit on me.
Your mesh-resistant psychosis puts you at the point where you stand at. You're not genius, you're insane, and there's no turning back.
I'm combating the inner parts of what makes me bleed inside. 15-round knockout, hear the cries of busted pride. I am completely consumed, my own thoughts have turned against me. This is a day in my life, and there's a lifetime of therapy. The technique corrects crooked thought patterns with straight jackets.
So yes answers your question. If you ask me, do I still have it?
Trapped in the loony bin, I'm the best for your mental health questions. Dr. Honeydew, my residue will help you with sly suggestions. This technique corrects crooked thought patterns with straight jackets.
Yes answers your question if you ask me, do I still have it?
a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it. Hey, is anybody sitting here? Mind if I sit and stare at you flipping hair, kissing there? How can I get in there? Here's an ear view, blush near you when your hair's cool. Glad you made a career move for real truth. She likes to move and dance, drive fast, didn't lose a chance. She got the smoothest ass, make juicy claps. Rub a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it. Since you're my #1 fan, then let's go somewhere in tan. Don't have to return back, looking for nowhere to land. Kill the noise, I'm about to fill the void. I make you scream for joy when you're creamy moist. Hit until she yells, stop it, on it when eyes met. She wanted, caught it cause her thighs wet and winks while she yawning. Rub a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it, rub a little pussy on it. I don't got time to waste. Come on, find your space, your mind and taste, grind and find behind your face. Hey, you got a hot body, why don't you hop on me? Act naughty and horny like the time your mommy caught me. Got you in your socks, knocked your boots off with power drills. Did it for a minute, I'll be back in an hour. Chill. Rub a little pussy on it, 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 rub a little pussy on it. I know you'll be back. I'll be expecting you.
Immediately media slicing, you couldn't stop me from hearing your whack if you were twice the Tyson with the mic inviting. Eat. MC don't tempt me, you're knee deep and couldn't bite my style if your brain was an NPC. Defeat me when you're mutilated and there's always more to chop. I couldn't spot you as real head if you were one up on Gorbachev and had more to pop than serial killing corrupt cops and venereal drip slop. Oh, that's hip-hop, may hypocrisy stop when I riskily rock my Zippo to light and blast the missile, isolate the last cripple. I believe you're all just actresses. It ain't about how fat this is, I close it straight up silly, really like posturepedic mattresses. Class is oh so wordy, while you're drab and waste the worthy. Oh yeah, how was my scab on that tasty beef jerky?
Even on bad days, I have good lyrical days, and it pays. A whole lots of stacks of paper, so just keep it coming. You're deaf, dumb, and blind, yet I will keep strumming. My instrument has more strings than a guitar, your bass line's humming. And one of the only reason your music sells off the shelves. Damn, I'm so jealous, I wish I was able to rent a car like you. That's what you prove, to me anyway. Your style hasn't progressed, I wish Hammer would have stayed. At least he had nice pants, I think they were gold. Rather see him dance in them than the microphone you hold.
For the act of participation, it's the slightest representation. Reporting intellectual baby steps, take it slow, it's worth the waiting. For the act of participation, this is the silence representation. Reporting intellectual baby steps, take it slow, it's worth the wait.
Infinity times infinity, unfolding rapper symmetry, the epitome of simplicity, intricately assembled like human. Go through man like humidity, human stupidity, instigate ignorance, igniting like flammable domino effect. Hit interior direct, still erect, but incorrect. Your practice, I'm perfect. You made me the way I am, so confused, ridiculously apathetic mess. Scram, acronym, synonym, get lost. On delivery, I take out pussy MCs like Chinese hysterectomies.
Left speculating, syncopating, cause synthetic poetics pathetic. I'm artistically aesthetic, let it finish or ending before it began. Spanning time, drop lines like clumsy cokehead, mulatto, gigolo, fishermen. I undermine, confine, swine-headed, the dreaded genie you rub the wrong way. When duty calls, it's like fighting fires and hurricanes. You're pressed on broken records revolving in flush circles while I'm setting records straight. It could be completed with a piece or a word, but I'll be remembered through my pieces and my words.
For the act of participation, this is the silence representation. Reporting intellectual baby steps, take it slow, it's worth the waiting. For the act of participation, this is the silence representation. Reporting intellectual baby steps, take it slow, it's worth the waiting.
I guess, to sum it all up, after listening to that cassette tape, I really started looking at American food. Oh, by the way, my wife is doing lots better too. She has way more energy, she can work out harder, does better all day long.
All right, cut. That was a good shot. That was awesome, man. That was just great. Okay, we'll take 5 or 6 for lunch, and we'll be back. And wait, who's this? What are these guys doing? What the hell's this? Hey, what are you guys doing?
Yo, you know what this is, man? You know what this is? You know what this is right here? It's about time. It's about time.
Come on.
Yo. We walk on the set, broads looking nice and wet. These cats supposed to be the rapper, got a freeze around his neck. Man, he thinking he fresh, hoping to get in some flesh. Take a last tug on the stress, now we rushing the set. We screaming necro, as we commence breaking the necks of producers and groupies straight after a check. Yo, Kaz, take everything, even his fake Rolex.
Let's not forget the wardrobe on the set. We gotta get what we could get. Iceberg shirt, Prada shoes, and polo sweats, North Face jackets and snowsuits, Ralph Lauren fleece vests and boots. With one strap, Pugs, I need another bag to put this in. Straight delivering. Tell me why that guy over there shivering.
Hey man, I'm not shivering. I just can't believe this. You underground people get mad cause you can't make it. Now you're jealous? Now you wanna hijack people with contracts. That's wrong.
Yo, look dude, I'm tired of these flashy cats taking our food, taking our youth with messages that you encourage and approve. But you won't understand till these images affect your family and you. Just give it up. Alright?
I don't believe this.
The actor, I mean rapper, image thug nigga that keep your bones fractured. Shivering in Timberlands, give me the ice dividends. You and your friends and the keys to the rented bins. I'm telling you, we ain't nothing nice. Y'all motherfuckers think you're flossing tonight? Hey yo kid, give up the ice. We could turn this to a fist fight, especially if your wrist tight. Watch chains of medallions, just give it up, alright?
That's it. I'm calling the cops. This has to stop. I just want to film a video, not get popped. You're not taking the stuff. It's all on rent.
Why you call the cops, B? We got this control. Look at the star on his knees. I guess he wasn't as hard as he seemed. Pardon me, queen. How you sell yourself like that for a couple of beans, for a couple of scenes? On the real, there ain't enough cream. Ain't enough cream.
Yeah, right. Everybody has a price. I know you guys would sell out for a nice big slice. Just so this stops, what would make you happy? This business is about making deals, so let's make it snappy.
I want a cover on the Source 5 mic album review. Jen Lopez as I dance with a dress that's see-through. I want to host a basement and a PlayStation 2.
With all the games, don't ask, man. It's too many to name, and acrobats to be a household name.
Alright, let me get my cell phone out. Let's make a deal here, Alright, I'll call up my guys, and they'll hook you guys up.
Alright, is that good enough, huh? You underground cats will be happy with some stuff, huh? You want that, huh? Do you want that done?